Hey guys, here we are again with our Beery Christmas, and it is the last day. It is Christmas actually, so number 24 of course. Let's check it out, what beer it could be. I'm gonna search for it. It was here if I'm correct. That's number 9, it will be here. Okay, best serve 10 to 12 degrees the beer, and it goes really well. It pairs really well with chocolate truffles. So do it guys, and that's it for the Beery Christmas. This was our Beery Christmas from Hopped. Really nice. Okay, so it's raining outside. It's been raining actually for a few days, like almost non-stop here in Belgium. Not fun actually. Anyway, time for a good beer in these cold rainy days. You need a good beer of course. So what is number 24 of the Beery Christmas? It is a beer from Ireland and is from Brewhouse, the Shamulak Extra Stout. The Extra Stout Shamulak or something like that. Yeah. Strange. Those Irish people are a little bit strange. So, Irish beer crafted by hand, artisanal made, so barrel aged in whiskey casks. So I'm going to look for the ABV. So it's an extra stout actually. The 7.4% ABV for a barrel aged stout, extra stout even. That's not much guys, that's not much, but hey, let's try it. I'm not going to expect too much from this beer actually, or from this brewery, being from Ireland. There are a little bit of dinosaurs still there, like, you know, with their 3% beers, all by the pints, and they think it's really nice beer. And then they buy Heineken. Oh, it's really nice Heineken, or Amstel, or like all those other ones, Birra Moretti, and they think, oh, it's really nice, much better than our beers. Of course it is. It is 5% ABV, and it's just a Pilsner, and it's extra smooth and clean. Those English beers aren't extra smooth. They are, of course, but well made is another question, or another story. So let's get another glass. I got my Gordon Xmas one. Also a real nice winter beer actually, guys. The Gordon Xmas. Okay, gonna show it. I will pour this more lively, but there's actually some hair on it. What is nice, of course. Certainly for a beer like this. Oh, there are huge flakes falling out. There are actually huge flakes in here. I have seen it, guys. There was a huge piece of yeast falling in. Really well made. Okay, let's get a nose to it. Okay, the smell is rather nice. It's just really malty, earthy. Like, yeah, that's the main thing I get from this stout. You get a whiskey a little bit. And these guys are actually in Ireland. In England, there are some great whiskey like places in England where they brew actually quite nice whiskies, of course. So the whiskey won't be a problem here. I think the stout itself, the beer, will be the problem, maybe. But we'll see. Cheers, guys. I'm gonna try it. Cheers. There are some red fruit components in here. There might be even some plums and figs in here. I get the plums and the figs. The whiskey is more on the back, but it might be too cold, guys. I'm gonna tell you this. It might be too cold because I got it also just 15 minutes out of the freezer. Just because we will wait a little bit. That's a good thing, and let's talk about it, of course. So for this style actually, and from being from Ireland, the hopped Beery Christmas calendar, the guys from Amager Bryghus and Hopped and Beer Hawk did make a great choice, putting this at 24th place, their last beer in this calendar, because it isn't. It's better than I was thinking actually. I was already in my mind was already calculating, oh, this style and then this taste will be in there, but overall not really bad. It is earthy though, but you get your coffee in there a little bit. Yeah, coffee, it's coffee. Some caramel notes are going on. Yeah, really nice. Definitely red fruits that you can get the most. No, overall, really well made. It's earthy. It's like dark malty. You know, your figs and plumes are in there. You get the red fruit components, the earthiness even. The earthiness is also a big part. The whiskey that's in there, you can get it, like I told you, but it's not like, whoa, all in your face whiskey, or the barrels. It's kind of woody also. You know, that little hint of cardboard even tasting. No, rather good, rather good. I'm gonna give this like, let's say 7 out of 10. This is for me like 6.5 to 7 out of 10. Yeah, not bad at all. And like you know guys, we always have a second beer, and this one I'm gonna show you first because the labels are really amazing. Look at that label, guys. Bamboozled by Amager Bryghus. It will be Bryghus actually pronounced. Bryghus. I think so. Okay, it's from Denmark. And this is actually a dry hopped hazy IPA again. The one I had yesterday was also a dry hopped hazy IPA. Yeah. So the story behind it is here. So you got to read all of this to actually read the story about this label, I think. They are talking about it. So about other breweries. While they are talking about Trump and that stuff. Yeah. So 6 to 10 degrees best served. That's also always on there. The hops are Columbus, Citra, Mosaic, Galaxy. So again, 4 hops like yesterday. I don't know. It's not the same hops they used, but they used indeed again Pilsner and Carapils malts. Yeah, okay. I'm looking for the ABV. Is best drunk before 11/2021. Yeah, 6% ABV finally, and it is a 44 milliliter can. Like I thought it was half a liter, but it's a 440 milliliter can. Again, the label, because I'm always so overwhelmed by these labels, how well they are actually drawn and made. All these different, but they do have a lot of IPAs in their range of beers. Actually, Amager Bryghus, like also double IPAs, but mostly there are just IPAs. Like this one is also dry hopped IPA. It is hazy, of course, with the oats in there and stuff. Okay, let's get it in the glass and see how it looks, tastes, and smells like. A glass from René, guys. René is actually a Belgian brewery, a microbrewery, and I met these guys, and they were two times winners on a beer festival here nearby. They won the festival 2 times with this René. It's a blonde, but it's really smooth, not bitter. It's really more fruity, It's really balanced. I was immediately in love with the beer. The Rene, like it says. And there was a guy that named Rene, and he died. He must be a father or a grandfather or something like that from one of these brewers from the Rene group, actually. But if you can find it, and in Belgium you can get it, the blonde from Rene. They also have a stout-ish. No, it's called just stout, I think. It's Rene stout, but I don't like that actually. It's too low in ABV and therefore also too watery. Okay, let's look at this. It's like murky, this one. Like, it's yellow, but it's like light orange actually. It has a small head to it, but it is hazy, like you can see. Yeah, orangey actually. Like yellow to orange, like murky. Okay, let's get a taste of this, guys. First smell. Of course, yeah, it is fruity, but not on the nose as fruity as the one yesterday. But like the one yesterday, it was really fruity on the nose, hoppy on the nose. Like I said, immediately fruit bomb. This is not like that. This is more subtle on the nose with the hoppiness in there. But you can get already, it will be like lactose in there, milk, sugar, something like that. Okay, let's try it. Cheers, guys. It's an all different beer than yesterday. It is the same style. They use different hops, but you immediately know the ingredients are quite different in here. This one is really floral, more floral. It is really hoppy. It is more floral. It is bitter. I will mention that the bitterness is rather high. You can get it immediately, the bitterness, at the end, of course, because the bitterness comes always at the end. And it's like mid palate to front palate. That's always good when the bitterness is there, not in the back of your throat. Not good. You don't want that. Then it's too much bitterness or not a well-made beer actually. But yeah, it's even kind of boozy. Even it's the bitterness feels like some kind of booziness. But yeah, I think it's just the bitterness. So yeah, more floral one, but really hoppy also. You can get that lactose mouthfeel to it. It's sticking to your palate. It sticks to your mouth inside. Yeah, but it's another one than yesterday. Yesterday it was more fruity actually, more smooth. This one is a little bit. It holds me back a little bit because it's quite floral and grassy, and that's why but actually if we compare the rating, it will be the same for me. Maybe this one gets even more because this one has a much more full taste to it. The one from yesterday, I was telling you, on the nose it was really fruity and hoppy, but when I tried it, I tasted it, the hoppiness and the fruitiness was really not strong going on like on the nose. This one is actually the opposite of that. So on the nose you get some hops and some fruitiness, but when you drink it, that's creamy, full, like floral, grassy, like this one is really grapefruity more, and more like stone fruit. Yeah, let's say stone fruit is a huge part of this. Stone fruits. And yeah, also a really nice one. Let's say I've given this also 7 to 7.5 out of 10. So that's also a nice score, of course. And maybe you've seen it, but with the drips here, there is somewhere a leak on my roof. It's a flat roof at the back here, and it's not good all the time. It does leak now and then. But me and my dad, we did it a few times again, and we were searching for a leak. Where could it be? Because water, goes their way, and when they find somewhere a hole, and you might not see it, it might go under underneath the roofing you had on your, you know, the black thing you have to burn to your roof. When the water gets under there, it could be coming from from a different side of your roof, of course. And because this is slight, it's not flat, it's like slightly going down to the back. And it could be like in the front, there could be a leak, and it could be underneath the roofing, you know, the black thing, the tar thing. And it could be actually coming to here. Because it's actually one of the first times also it is dripping here. Because it was always around my, you know, the thing that let the lights through, that let the light in. I don't know how it's called in English, but in Belgium we call it a koepel, like a dome. Let's call it a dome. This is a dome that lets some lights in, and I had it also in my bathroom in the back, but now it's dripping actually here. So if you are watching this video, and you will see, there might be, you will see, what's that? Is that a drop? It is actually a drop that goes here in the bucket. It's standing here in front of the couch. So just want to tell you that, guys. But we will search for the leak, of course. If you do have any hints or tips about how to find the leak, actually where it might be going in on the roof, then I can repair it. Because it was on my back the last time. We have seen the plate underneath, the wooden thick plate underneath was actually like moisture on there. So we have also redone that part fully, and it's still happening, guys. So what we did all the time, me and my dad, we were like with our feet touching some places, and when you have actually a leak, it will come from underneath, and you will see some water coming out where the leak is, but it's not. This is not here. There is nowhere. There is actually, when you put your feet on there, like all the places, it's not coming actually out. But okay, enough over about my roof and my house and all that stuff. But if you do have an extra hint, do put it in the comment box below. I also bought, and that's quite new, you know, the spray cans. The spray cans, and I've seen some videos about it, and it actually is really, it really tightens all the, seals it all up. Yeah, it seals it all up when you use the can actually. So I might try that also, but then I really have to know where is the problem, of course. Yeah, okay. We've done it several times, like I said. So there was another one going down. So I'm going to round it up, guys, because it's already, again, 18 minutes 22 with my rambling about my roof. So see you tomorrow, guys. The Beery Christmas one is gone, of course. So I will do 2 special beers every time. Or 1 or 2 special beers every time from tomorrow on. Tomorrow I will be at my girlfriend's place with her parents. We will eat for Christmas, actually, the day after Christmas, because Christmas actually, yeah, because this is Christmas Eve, of course. Normally we did it every year at my parents' place. We were all there, and this would be the time I would be also there with the whole family. But again, with this COVID, it's not possible, of course. So yeah, sad thing, guys. So tomorrow I'll be back with another video, and don't forget, guys, like I always say, a beer a day keeps the doctor away. Bye, guys.